In this video, I'm gonna talk about the latest free crypto news that happened in the last 24 hours. Today it's August the 6th, 2026. I'm Alex Simex Crypto Channel. I post every single day about crypto news, crypto facts, interesting stuff inside the crypto world. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and press the like button for this video. I post every single day. On this channel there is no hype, no scams, no financial advices, just pure useful information. So let's start with the news. As I said, and as I always do, the Bitcoin is first news. It is approaching $65,000. The second news would be Ethereum proposal that could slash staking rewards, and the third one, Clarity Act, which odds have just collapsed to just 15%. So let's start with the first one, Bitcoin. As always, I would say that we are seeing some strength today. Bitcoin is sitting around 64,500 and 64,800. It is about 1% up, and actually it is approaching that $65,000 level that we've been watching. It bounced back from a monthly low near $62,200 just a few days ago, and now it's trying to break that key resistance. So it's a good stuff, right? But I would say that it is a big question whether it can actually break through or maybe get rejected again, because we have seen in months before, or better said, weeks before, that $65,000 was behaving like some kind of ceiling multiple times. So we will see if we are going to be able to break it. Now, most probably you're asking yourself, how come that just as I said a few days ago, we were trying the bottoms and now we're at the top? Well, there are two things driving this uphill. Now, the first one would be growing optimism about a deal to reopen that Strait of Hormuz. As you know, U.S. and Iran are on and off with those deals, negotiations, diplomatic battles, and war. So they have been saying that Iran and US are apparently close to reaching a 60-day interim agreement. If that happens, I hope it will. I'm just not sure it will last much longer as previous ones. So if that happens, oil prices, of course, would drop, inflation fears will get lower, and risk assets like crypto will, of course, or other stocks will, of course, benefit from it. President Trump even said talks are going well. So we will see. And the second thing that is driving this Bitcoin up is ETF inflows are picking up again. I think that we have seen over $600 million flow into spot Bitcoin ETFs so far in August, reversing some of the outflows from May and June. So institutions are slowly coming back, and it's a good sign, right? But don't get too excited too much. This channel is not about hype, as I said. There's also a catch here, as always in life. Market is, I would say, still pretty cautious. The fear and greed index is sitting at 27, up from 25, but still in extreme fear territory. So don't get too excited too fast. Bitcoin is still down about 44% from its all-time high a year ago. So 44% down. So let's not expect too much, right? So while we are seeing on one side a bounce, it's not exactly a raging bull market, and it's not all flowers and great times. So as always, I try to preach to myself and to others, discipline, discipline, discipline. Okay, so let's go now to Ethereum. I would say that this is even a bigger story today. ETH is hovering around 1880 to 1910. It is up about 2%, but there is a massive proposal being discussed that could change everything, I would say. Researchers, including Justin Drake, I think it's the name, just submitted a new proposal called EIP8363. I know it says nothing to you, but it means tapered issues burn. What it does is pretty simple. The more ETH that gets staked, the more validator rewards get burned, right? So once about half of all ETH supplies is staked, I think it's roughly 60 million ETH, the network would burn all consensus rewards, cutting net issuance to zero. Currently, about a third of ETH is staked, so under this proposal, the current 2.6% staking yield could drop to around 1.2%. Now, people are divided on this. The researchers argue it's a security thing, that they say more staking doesn't always mean more security, and at some point it actually becomes counterproductive. On the other side, critics like Aves CEO say that would kill DeFi lending strategies because staking yields are basically the base interest rate of Ethereum. And this affects everything: liquid staking tokens like STETH, leverage strategies, institutional products. So if staking yields drops, a lot of automated strategies need to be recalculated. So I just wanted to tell you and to explain you, so you just have it in your mind. The next thing would be regulatory side. Clarity Act is basically dead now. The odds of passing have dropped to 15% on Polymarket, down from 82% in February. So in 6 months it dropped from 82 to 15. So the Senate didn't even bring it up this week, and it's looking like it will be pushed to September, maybe even December. And one more thing, Glassnode says we're still in the late stages of bear market and haven't bottomed yet. That's what Glassnode said. It's up to you to decide whether it's true or not, but they also said that selling pressure is nearing exhaustion, so that's it. That's what they think and what they say, but as I always say, be disciplined. There are so many people with so many opinions. Some are right, some are wrong, so it's up to you to decide what is true. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to this channel. I hope you got any value out of this video. If you did, press a like button. It will mean a lot to me and the community. So I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye.